Hello, YouTube. It is Monday, March 25th, 2019. Okay, so today's video, we might try to do a second one, but we're going to do at least one today. The subject of today's video is going to be a vlog. We're going to talk a little bit about um, my experience as a YouTuber. And in the last week or two, I have unsubscribed from a couple of channels. And number one, a couple things I love about life. I like cars. I like music. Specifically like classic rock and 80s rock, that kind of stuff. I like some pop, R&B, disco, that kind of stuff too, from back in the day. But I'm a music lover, I'm a car lover. So, two channels I unsubscribed from. The one guy talks a lot about music, he's from up in Canada. The other channel is these guys, they hop up cars and they put them on a dyno and they take them to the track and they more or less beat the crap out of them. Now the reason why I took it upon myself to unsubscribe, I just unsubscribed from one channel about 5 minutes ago. The guy was doing like a video on comments, and he's like, "Oh well, you can't tell us what to do, and if you want to offer suggestions, that's fine, but don't send it in telling us we're acting too goofy and this and that and the other, and you can either choose to be nice and hang out with our channel and with your free subscription, like I would pay to watch this guy blow up engines in his freaking car, or you can hit the road." So even though they weren't talking to me, I sensed that arrogance, and I said, you know what? I'm out of here. Because number one, these guys don't look like they're a day over 35 years old. And one thing I've noticed with these millennial people, these young millennial people, now they can be very smart and knowledgeable of cars and stuff. And, there are young people that are very smart in a lot of ways, but you know what? They have a problem. You can't offer any intelligent criticism to a young person without them getting really bent out of shape and copping an attitude. So, maybe it comes with the territory. There was a time when I was like that too. But one day I just kind of grew up, and as my dad used to tell me a lot, got my head out of my ass and realized, you know what, there's going to be people in life that are going to be a little bit critical. They're going to come to your channel and offer ideas. Which takes me to the other channel with the guy from Canada. He likes to talk about music, but you know what? Excuse me, guys. Dealing with a cold here. Tail end of a cold. I got a nasty cough. And still a little bit up in my sinuses, too. So anyhow, the guy from Canada. I have suggested, I'm a friend of his on Facebook, too. I had suggested several times, said, you're from Canada, why don't you do videos about more Canadian bands? There's one he likes to talk about all the time, and I'd never even heard of. I listened to some of their stuff, and I didn't like it. I said, you know what, why don't you talk about Rush? What about Max Webster? What about Kim Mitchell? What about the Partland Brothers? What about Idle Eyes? Bryan Adams. There's so many different Canadian rock bands up there. April Wine, Triumph. The list goes on and on and on. And, Trooper, another one. It goes on, the list goes on and on and on. And every time I hear a video out of him, if he's not talking about Pink Floyd, it's the Beatles. If it's not the Beatles, it's David Bowie. And, I'm sorry, but, to those of you that are diehard Bowie fans out there, why doesn't, I put this question to you, why aren't you guys bothered by the fact that he gets played more now on the radio since he's been dead than they played him when he was alive? At least that's how it seems in my area. I put the classic rock station on where I live in this South Jersey, Philadelphia area, and I hear him multiple times a day. And I put the other channels on. If they're not overplaying him, it's Prince or any of these other dead people. And it's like, if you like this guy and you think he's so talented, same way you thought of Freddie Mercury, why didn't they get this respect when these people were alive? You know? So, I mean, you offer friendly suggestions, how a person can, offer different kind of content, and, maybe do some things a little bit differently on their channel to keep the content fresh so that it's not getting boring, and these people get bent out of shape, or they just keep on doing the same thing over and over again, or they'd say, oh, if you don't like it here, you can unsubscribe from your free membership. Well, I, first of all, wouldn't pay to be a member of your channel anyway, to subscribe to your channel anyway. The idea of, I like capitalism until people get greedy about it, okay? Now, if you have the subscribers, which this guy had on that channel, he's got 1.2 or 1.3 million, and you got the 4,000 hours of view time a month, YouTube's running ads on your fucking videos, and you're getting paid for them anyway. So cut the crap. Okay? Number 2. Okay? I don't want your videos, if I'm subscribed to your channel, to become like that guy who's, he claims that I've been a mechanic for 50 years. I'm sure you guys know who it is. He's got a good channel. His channel's not that bad, but you know what? Every car on the road is the greatest car in the world if it has a Toyota badge on it. Even though Honda made a Civic, which was a great car, in direct competition for the Toyota Corolla. The Accord is direct competition for the Camry. But I will give him credit, at least when he did his 5 best cars on the road. The Accord and the Civic made that list, along with, I believe, the Corolla and the Camry, and the Ford Fusion, which my Mercury Milan is a Ford Fusion, so I'm pretty down with that because he actually put a decent car on there that was American. So, that guy's channel, he's a fun channel, and he knows what he's talking about, and he's been around, been a mechanic for a really long time, but, you kind of get tired of hearing, oh, Toyota, Toyota, Toyota every single time. That's why people make parody videos about him. But anyhow, that's just my 2 cents on things. Here at this channel, people have offered ideas or suggestions. I've been told I was an idiot. I've been told I was clueless. I've actually had to block users. But you know what? This is a serious YouTube channel. I'm not gonna settle for being treated like that. But you know what? There's ideas for other videos. I mean, so long as you guys understand what this channel is, we're gonna vlog. We're gonna do the video blogs here. We're going to, we're going to talk about cars. We're going to talk about music. We're going to do album reviews from time to time. I'm going to share as much information as I know. There are people out there like Sea of Tranquility. He knows more about some of these artists than I do. Eddie Trump knows more about these artists than I do. He's got a show on Sirius XM. But, I'm going to come here and I'm going to try and give my album reviews as best as I can, because I'm a music lover. I don't know the artist personally, but, I'm a music lover, and I'm going to try and do the reviews as best as I can. When there's money in the budget to do another computer video, or maybe do something with these 2 machines right back here behind me, maybe we'll do it. Lots been going on. I've had to fix the fence. I'm trying to find the right person to help me put kitchen cabinets in this house so I can have new kitchen cabinets and have it not cost a small fortune. And, work's been busy. I got orders coming in. I have to relabel everything in my warehouse this coming week, so I'm probably going to be working next Monday, so you won't see a video out of me then. But this is kind of, this is the stuff that goes on. So, we try as best as we can here, and I'm open to ideas or suggestions, but as long as you guys understand what this is. My idea of playing video games, this was started out as a computer channel. So people understand. I have an NES Classic in my living room. that I haven't touched in 2 months. That's my idea of playing video games. Okay, that's stuff from 30 years ago. And I could take it or leave it. As I just said, I haven't touched it in about 2 to 3 months since I got it. You know, we added some games to it because I had a ROM set already, and I added some games to it using the HackChi program. And, you know, it's runs nicely, and, you know, whenever I feel the need to play it, I'll take my controller out and I'll play it. But other than that, you know, that's my idea of video games. But, you know, we'll do computer upgrades from time to time. It's going to be car videos. It's finally starting to warm up. May actually hit 72 degrees here one day this week, which would be nice. And finally give my heater a break. I just had to have a new control board put in that. Thank goodness I have they call it worry-free here through the natural gas provider. So they came out and put the board in for free. Otherwise, I was looking at a bill for like $500 to have that done. So thank God that didn't cost me anything. Other than about 30 minutes from work, because I had to leave work a little early because he got here a little early that day. But, you know, work's cool. They're real flexible with me because they know I'm a slacker, and I come to work and I don't leave until the work's done. But anyhow, you know, we're at 11 and a half minutes now. So we're going to, you know, we'll wind this video down and bring it to a close. But basically, I'm going to remain subscribed to these channels, to channels on here, as long as I notice that the channel's owner, poster, whatever you want to call them, as long as they're not arrogant, their content is not stale, and you know, if I offer a friendly suggestion, I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart to give you an idea, and I'm doing it very politely, on how you can keep your content good on your channel so you don't lose subscribers. If I watch a video, even if it's not about me, like that channel with the car guys, that comment was not directed at me. But I got so irritated after I heard that, I said, you know what? I'm done. If that's what this guy thinks of his subscribers, and he's so greedy that he has to talk about, oh, with your free subscription, that's up to me if I want to offer money to your stupid channel. You know? So I don't know what that guy's getting at, but he can take his arrogance and put it where the sun don't shine. And it's certainly not welcome here at my channel. So on that note, you know, I appreciate you guys for listening to my rant. Please, you know, if you like my channel, hit that like and subscribe button. You know, there's not going to be any hating going on here, but sometimes I just got to get shit off my chest. And, you know, as always, I thank you for watching, and there's more exciting videos to come on this channel. Take care and have a goody goody.